get in bed, you fucks, because it's time for another story. So I don't think I've introduced a new character into the whole plot of middle school. You know, I've had Tom and Jacob, but now we're going to introduce the real beef, the real Mexicana, the real border hopper, Isai. A little background on Isai, you know, he's Mexican, he's got a hot sister, pretty tall, got beat up in Brian's story. Anyways, this involves Tom, the Asian friend, yet again. And this is the story about how we had to mop the cafeteria because of what we did to Isai. Alright, so it was lunchtime, right? And in another story, I'll explain this. But basically, there's this fat redneck kid named Tyler last year. And he got beamed in the head with a, with a pear by this girl. So then we all had assigned lunch seats, right? So I wasn't really feeling it. You know, I had Tom, Isai, Rosie, and then this girl named Victoria, right? And obviously, you know, lunch was really freaking boring unless we really didn't try anything. You know, we had the crappy roasts like, Isai, you look like a burnt fish stick, or, Tom, ching chong bing bong. But, you know, they just weren't really working. You know, I felt like we needed to take it physical. So Tom and Isai, being the retards that they are, start flicking food at each other. I think Isai, like, threw a spoon at Tom. So then Tom probably threw, like, a piece of lettuce at Isai or something. I don't remember the specific details. Anyways, it's getting physical, you know, physical contact, you know, food fights about to submerge, you know, Vietnam Part 2 is about to go down in the cafeteria. One thing led to another, and officially, gravy got on Isai's sweatshirt. Now, a little backstory on Isai's sweatshirt. You know, white, had the nice little blue collar. He was looking fresh, he was spiffy, wore it every single day, and he thought he could pull women, you know. And I admit, you know, it was a nice little Adidas sweatshirt. So, you know, being the immature 8th grader that I was, I picked up some baked beans, threw it on him. Anyway, so it starts to get more intense, right? Okay, like, we're bringing out, like, nuclear weapons, like, at this point. You know, fucking, like, crafting spoons and, like, mashed potato and a little bit of milk. You know, mixing and mashing to get, like, the fucking dirtiest shit. So literally the whole entire lunchroom is looking at us having like our one fucking isolated little fucking food fight, right? One of the lunch monitors comes over and, you know, she's just standing over top of us and asking what we're doing. And, you know, this is around the time that we would have 8th grade week, which is basically this huge graduation trip that we would do at the end of the school year. So, you know, I didn't want to have my ass toast. So I instantly dropped everything and tried to pin it all on Isai and Tom. And I know I might be opping, but 8th grade week. So anyway, she walks over and she's like, "What's going on over here? You guys throwing food? Go up there and see Miss..." Go up there and see Miss... what's her name? Shelly? Yeah, that's what Brian called her. Shelly. Me and Tom take the walk of shame across the lunchroom. And basically, she sits at the top of the stage, right? And, I don't know. She just fucking sits there. I think she's like Queen Elizabeth of our middle school. I don't know. Walk up there. She doesn't look pissed. She doesn't look mad at us at all. She asks what happens. And we start making up shit about Isai. We're saying stuff like he threw bread at us, he got stuff in Tom's hair, he did all this, like he probably like pooped his pants a little, like spit in his food. I don't know, we did anything to like cop out, okay? And then she was all like, so what did you guys do? You know, me and Tom started dying. So, you know, fuck it. We just gave her the truth. We told her that we stuck, like, baked beans and, like, fucking gravy all over his sweatshirt. And she didn't mind. Honestly, she was, like, the most bitchiest fucking, like, administrative principal. But she just starts busting out laughing. Me and Tom are, like, crying. Because, we're crying of laughter and crying because we knew our asses are about to get, like, ISAP. Which is basically, like, in-school suspension. But anyways, she just starts laughing. She's like, okay. We're cleaning the cafeteria. So, you know, everyone's leaving the cafeterias at the end of lunch. They're like, ma'am, are you sure cleaning the cafeteria? So they're like, alright. Tom, you mop. Jackson, you sweep. So I'm like, alright, cool, I'll mop. Tom, and you, yeah. So, you know, I start sweeping, and Tom thinks he's funny. So Tom starts, like, following me. Tom starts following me around, and, like, every fucking table I would, like, sweep under, he would mop over it. And he was trying to fucking, like, kick my legs. Like, you know, like, when you kick someone in the back of the knee with the... like with your leg or something. He was trying to do it with the fucking mop, and he thought he was funny. And like we just hear like Shelly like all the way across the like cafeteria going, Tom, Jack. So you know we're about 10 minutes like outside of English. We knew we're fucking done, just like mopping the floors and stuff. She said, Tom and Jackson, you can bring your stuff up here and you can get to class. So, you know, we're like, hey, it's lit, right? So we're walking out and stuff, and we see Isai. Isai's just now picking up the mop, and she says, oh, and Isai turns around conspicuously. Keep mopping. Me and Tom start dying, and we book it to class so, like, we don't get in trouble by laughing again. And we laughed all the way to fucking English, and apparently some of the teachers heard us. Anyways, to this day, I still don't think if the stain came out of his jacket or not. I mean, I don't know. It's always still looked a little greasy, but that's going to about do it for today, guys. To give you the overall wrap-up, went to lunch, you know, fucked around a little bit, got over Isai's precious little white sweatshirt, got in trouble, teacher thought it was funny, made us mop, and then gave Isai the punishment. So, moral of the story... So thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.